hundreds of feet above, eagles can detect the slightest movement below and swoop down at a speed that leaves their opponents with almost no time to react. Their superior vision, strength, and precise attacks make them one of the most formidable predators in the sky. Eagles have long been considered one of the most impressive predators in the natural world. Over 60 different species are distributed across continents. Although they live in very different environments, they all possess characteristics that make them masters of the skies. The most outstanding feature of eagles is their extremely sharp eyesight, allowing them to spot prey from very far distances. Combined with their wide wingspan, strong muscles, and ability to utilize air currents for lift, they can glide for hours with very little energy expenditure. Suddenly folds its wings and dives down at high speed, using its sharp, curved talons to subdue its target in an instant. Each dive is a precise combination of observation, calculation, strength, and superb body control. Venomous snakes are considered one of the most dangerous adversaries in the natural world. Many species possess extremely effective defense systems. In particular, spitting cobras can shoot venom up to 10 feet away to deter approaching enemies. Even a small amount of venom hitting the eye is enough to impair vision and give the snake a chance to quickly retreat from danger. With superior eyesight and the ability to observe from above, the eagle patiently monitors every movement before choosing the opportune moment to strike. Each of these brief appearances can become a signal for the sea eagle. From an altitude of over 400 feet, it quickly adjusts its trajectory, closes its wings, and swoops down with incredible precision to snatch its prey just before it can dive back down. In Africa, snake hunting eagles face even greater challenges. Instead of relying solely on brute strength, they utilize their thick feathers, sturdy legs, and incredibly precise distance-keeping abilities. reverse the balance between predator and prey in just seconds. On steep mountain slopes and precipitous cliffs, mountain goats are among the few animals that can move with remarkable confidence. Thanks to their special hooves with strong gripping pads, they can easily stand firmly on ledges just inches wide, where most predators cannot reach. Despite being many times larger than their rivals, the mountain goat's most important advantage lies not in its strength, but in its ability to maintain balance on rugged terrain. High above the mountain peaks, a golden eagle with a wingspan of over 8 feet silently glides along the updrafts. From its great height, it constantly observes the movements of the herd of goats, paying particular attention to the young, stray, or those standing too close to the edge of the cliff. At its first approach, the eagle suddenly closes its wings and swoops down, aiming to knock its prey off the cliff. Instead of continuing the risk, the eagle immediately soars back into the sky. It patiently circles several times, waiting for a more opportune moment before closing its wings and swooping down again at speeds that can exceed 170 miles per hour. On such treacherous terrain, just a well-timed collision or a misstep would be enough to cause the goat to lose its balance. Deep within the dense forests, life stretches from the layer of decaying leaves on the ground to the towering canopy. This is where monkeys spend most of their time foraging, resting, and avoiding predators on the ground. An adult typically weighs around 25 pounds, possesses long arms, a flexible tail, and the ability to leap precisely between branches, allowing them to move at incredible speeds in complex three-dimensional environments. However, even that agility didn't guarantee absolute safety. From its great height, it could quickly spot an unsuspecting individual or one that had separated from the rest of the flock. After identifying its target, it suddenly closed its wings and swooped down with astonishing precision, using its speed and strength to close the distance in an instant. Before the remaining monkeys could utter a warning or jump to another branch, the attack was almost over. On vast grasslands and arid semi-desert regions, the red fox is known as one of the most adaptable predators. An adult typically weighs around 15 pounds and possesses extremely sensitive ears that detect subtle movements beneath the grass. For the most part, they live solitary lives and rely on caution to avoid threats from larger predators. However, as winter approaches and food becomes scarce, the foxes are forced to leave their hiding places in search of opportunities in open areas. It is precisely these areas with little cover that make them easy targets for predators from the air. At dawn, a golden eagle spots its target from a great height. After a few short circling maneuvers to calculate wind direction and distance, it suddenly closes its wings and dives down at extremely high speed. The eagle's strength lies in its incredibly precise approach. With a talon's gripping force of approximately 450 pounds per square inch, it's enough to subdue small prey in just seconds. Not only red foxes, but even wolf cubs or individuals that have accidentally separated from the pack can become targets if they are even momentarily careless. The warrior eagle is considered one of the most powerful birds of prey in Africa. With a wingspan of more than 9 feet and a weight of nearly 16 pounds, they dominate the sky thanks to their exceptionally sharp eyesight, strong muscles, and the ability to control each dive with very high precision. From the air, eagles can observe the slightest movements on the ground and patiently wait for the right moment before acting. Beneath the vast grasslands, herds of Thompson's gazelles constantly move to reduce their risk of becoming targets for predators. An adult can reach speeds of nearly 55 miles per hour. At the same time, they continuously change direction with sharp turns, making a direct approach extremely difficult. However, as the herd accelerated, a young antelope began to slow down and gradually separated from the group. Immediately, it folded its wings and plunged down a steep trajectory at incredible speed, using the element of surprise to close the gap in just a few seconds. The precise dive startled the young antelope and momentarily disrupted the entire herd's formation. For a warrior eagle, hunting opportunities rarely last long. Success doesn't come from sheer strength, but from the ability to recognize the right moment and strike before the opponent can react. In large rivers, fish are the most important food source for many species of sea eagles, accounting for about 85% of their daily diet. This abundant nutrition helps them maintain strong muscles, recover energy after long flights, and support a wingspan that can reach nearly 9 feet. In the sky, eagles rarely hunt in a hurry. They usually circle at a suitable altitude, patiently observing every ripple and small movement below the water's surface. Thanks to their extremely sharp eyesight, they can detect fish swimming near the surface, even from a great distance. When the target is in a favorable position, the eagle immediately adjusts its flight path, folds its wings, and dives down at high speed at a precisely calculated angle. In an instant, its strong and sharp talons grip the fish before its powerful wings extend again to lift the prey out of the water. Not every dive is successful, as the water's surface constantly reflects light and currents alter the prey's position. Therefore, each hunt requires a combination of judgment and the efficient use of energy. In the sky, mastery comes not only from the strength of the wings, but also from patience and precision in launching the attack. In the natural world, mastering the skies doesn't guarantee victory. Every dive is a combination of speed, precision, and the ability to adapt to unpredictable reactions from opponents. Even eagles, one of the most formidable predators, face challenges that can change the outcome in an instant.